The sky's up above me.
Today was a big day because we actually did an assembly for our school, and we found out how much interest there is for people to come to watch the game.
We were really nervous before because we thought no one would really turn up. We had 6 different desks with the different colleges on that we have in our school, and then the people who were from that college had to sign there to see if they can get a ticket or not.
As you all know, there's a big rugby match coming up. This is some of our team.
Stand up.
So if anyone wants to come, can you please stay behind? And then we'll just tick your names off and see if you'd be able to come.
Today was a massive day for them because obviously they got to gauge how popular the event we're going to be.
We thought there'd be like a couple of people from each farm, but actually more people. We were actually really surprised that many people stayed.
Everyone were really interested because everyone came down, they were all excited about it. Everyone made sure that them and their friends had signed up for the game, and all the friends got tickets.
I felt like we'll look a bit stupid if no one turned up, but then a lot actually did turn up, so like our hard work paid off. And we had the rugby players, they were wandering around getting people to come, and they were in the Sky Sports top, but they had the shorts on, so everyone knew they were part of the team. So then they attracted more people to come down and sign their name.
It's really fun because there's like music and it makes you feel like interested.
Yeah, I think they do a really good job, like getting word out really, letting everyone know.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Loads of people put their name down, but we made clear to them when they sign the name that if they don't get good behaviour then they won't be able to come.
So we got word across that you do need to be arriving at lessons and everything, so people, if they really want to come then, they'll change their behaviour.
We feel really proud because people don't really know what the marketing do, but today it really paid off, like what we've been doing, what we've been planning. People know how hard we've been working.
I am proud, like everyone else in our little marketing team as well, because everyone else put like the equal amount in.
So with the amount of interest we've had today, I think the game can quite easily say that it's going to be a sellout.
Now we have to just finish our job and get the refreshment and all the stuff we've planned for the game. Sam, you can go. Right, all done.
Obviously today, boys, Sam isn't here, but we've got a replacement for him. He's probably one of the greatest players to have played, obviously, for Leeds, but I'd say probably in the world over the last few years. The current holder of the Golden Boot. So here's the England captain, Kevin Sinfield.
Sinfield, the greatest kicker in Leeds history. The hero of Headingley.
It's really nice to be here. I think my role in all of this is to try and find a goal kicker at the end of today. Before I want to talk about goal kicking though, I just thought it'd be good to share some things with you that I've picked up throughout my career. What I want to talk to you about is about your attitude. A big part of this is, I think it's really easy to be in a classroom or out on your sports pitch or at home with your mums and dads or wherever you may be, but while there's somebody in authority looking after you, whether it be a PE teacher, your parents, like I've just touched on, it's really easy to do as you're told. It's really easy to tidy your bedroom, do your homework, come in here and behave properly, do the right thing when you're out on the field. But how do you behave when the backs are turned? What do you do when nobody's watching? And that's self-discipline for me. Can you do the things that you need to do? Can you do the things that your sport or your studies require you to do when there's not a teacher looking over or a mum and dad or a coach? Are you prepared to be really disciplined and stick in with it?
I think Kevin's speech there was inspirational to some of the students and to the staff as well, in that what he was saying came across and he was honest and he was thoughtful, and I think the students, and I know myself, got a lot from it. It was very inspirational. You're going to get setbacks, you're going to get kicked in the teeth from time to time, and how do you respond to that? I've got a little example of this, and I used it with Leeds actually. It's about a Chinese bamboo plant. Now you're going to think I'm some weirdo here who's all into trees and plants, and I'm not at all, but this tree, when it's planted, is about 1 metre tall. It don't have any shoots and leaves on it, and it don't grow in its first year. In fact, it don't do anything in its second, third or fourth year either. It just stays that tall. But in its 5th year, in a period of 6 weeks, it grows to be 90 feet tall. So the question I'd ask on the back of that is, you know, is it that 6 weeks where it's suddenly started to grow, or is it all that
5 years beforehand where it's had all the sunlight and all the water and all the nutrients out of the soil that have made it grow. And I think it's a great lesson for us all that perseverance is really important, and sticking to it, and know that from time to time you're not going to get the answer you want, you're not going to get the result you want, you're going to get kicked in the teeth, you're going to be told you have to start it again, you're going to get things ripped up in your face, and it's how you deal with that.
After the speeches, Kevin took the group out to do a masterclass on kicking, and for us to find out as teachers and the coaches to find out who was going to be the kicker for the team.
To start with, I'll show you what I do, and then I want you all to have a few practice goals with each other in twos, kicking off a cone and just getting a strike, and then we're going to go into a bit of a competition, all right? Your run-up can be from anywhere, right? I don't want you running from them damn far posts over there, because that's ridiculous, all right? But you want to take 1 step, 2 step, 5 steps. It's all to do with personal preference. It's wherever you're comfortable. The thing that's important, I'm going to talk to you about 3 things whenever you're kicking a ball, but one other little tip here, one other little tip. Your non-kicking foot, so if you're a right-footed kicker, your left foot, where it is planted, needs to be parallel with the ball. 3 things I'm going to talk to you about. These things never change, and they're the key to being a consistent goal kicker. First one is relax. This is your stage, all right? This is your arena. This is where you do your stuff as a kicker. So you want to relax, be chilled out. The second one is while you're kicking the ball, you keep your head down. When you look at all the golfers, all the best golfers in the world, after they've taken a shot, they don't look up to see where the ball's gone, they keep their head down. The last one is you follow through. And this is all about the finish to your kick. So you've got your head down. If you're a right-footed kicker, I want your right foot to hit your left hand. If you're a left-footed kicker, I want your left foot to hit your right hand. So I'll just show you one as a demo, and then you can all have a practice. So like I said, it doesn't matter where you come from. I'm relaxed. I'm going to keep my head down, and I'm going to follow through, all right?
Under a bit of pressure from our kids, just skimmed the crossbar and got it over.
20-metre line, I want you to all have a shot from here, from under the post. I want you to all have a shot from, if you can see that hash line, I think one of the PE teachers is going to mark out a shot from out there and a shot from this side, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Remember how many you've got. I'm going to be watching from behind the post. Good luck. Let's see if we can find a couple of good kickers, eh?
When I first started kicking, I was like setting the ball up how I'd normally do it, but I was doing it wrong. And as soon as he showed us technique, I did it how he showed us. And I seem to be getting a lot more like kicks.
Right, well done. Put your hand up if you've got 3 out of 3. Good effort. There's some good kickers there. At the minute, Josh was the standout, but I think it's only fair. There were 3 others that I thought had real good technique. We're going to fall into a bit of a sudden death competition. So we've got Josh, Ryan, Craven, Isaac. Yep. I want you to all have a shot from the 20. The rest of you, make as much noise as you want, be the loudest crowd you want to be. All a bit of pressure here. I think we had 3 great kickers at the end there, Josh, Craven and Ryan. We've made a call on who first choice is going to be, and Josh, you're the new goal kicker. Well done.
When he decided who was the kicker, I was really honoured and surprised that he picked me. I'll handle the pressure by just concentrating on my game and on not what other people are saying. I'll just concentrate on my own game.
It's been really good to be in here today. I think there's some lessons for not just those players today, but certainly for myself, you know, how quickly they've come together and knitted into a strong team, a strong unit. Sport can break down so many barriers, especially rugby league, and I just think it's a great concept, and hopefully be the start of something special for this group.
Well, fellas, a lot of what we do, whether it's at England or with Wigan, we spend quite a lot of time inside talking about how we're going to play and how we're going to break teams down. The reason we go to 1 and 2s, probably giving secrets away of why we do it now at Wigan.
Andy Peters came in to talk to us about organising the upcoming match.
He's worked on some of the biggest TV shows in not only this country but all around the world, you know, executive producing.
Could you not all think, well, actually, if there was something you could all do that could raise more money, because at the end of the day you want to raise as much money as you can for the charity, because actually the more money you raise, the more people will look back and go, they were amazing. Not only did they put on a great event, but they also managed to help raise a huge amount of money.
Is everybody clear on the jobs before we go away? Anyone got any questions on what they're doing?
Well,
what?
while he's training, are we all right to like pull a player aside just to get a photo of him?
Yes.
Yeah. You're not coach. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm head of marketing for the same team, and I've decided that's more important than the coach.
I'm the coach, that's me.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, but I think that's fine. I think that's a very good idea. And even if the coach says no, just do it.
But
tell the coach to answer to me if he has a problem.
But I'll decide, but yeah, you can.